I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
I need to say some words out loud to get myself into the zone.
The zone. The zone! Right, are you ready? We got this. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have my love here.
We're back!
We're back and we're ready! I mean, I haven't had him in a video in so freaking long at this point. I feel like it's been at least 6 months.
You had to tempt me on with food last time.
Yeah, December it was. But we wanted to jump in a video together because we have an exciting announcement. You okay?
I don't know what that was.
We have an exciting announcement that we wanted to tell all of you. We're engaged!
Woo! Seem more excited, Joe. Woo!
If you couldn't tell by the literal description and probably thumbnail of this video, we got engaged. He is my fiancé, but I wanted to drag him on here to do another one of our like plant guessing videos. My favorite ones are always the ones when he does descriptions of them and I'm blindfolded. I've got my handy dandy blindfold here and I have to guess them based on his descriptions because I think he's funny. So it's a good time for everyone, and yeah, so we're engaged, which is exciting, and we're gonna play some games. But yeah, that's the big news. Before we get into it, if you don't know me already, hi, my name is Emma, and I make houseplanty content all over the internet. So if you want to follow along with my houseplanty journey and maybe learn something along the way, stick around, watch more of my videos, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of him, you should probably also subscribe. He's pretty cool, in my opinion, at least. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. I hope you are happy for the news because it's so exciting. It's been a minute now and I've wanted to tell y'all so badly, and I've just been making sure we told all the right people first. But I'm so excited to tell you all. You're so not.
Can't match your energy. You're really...
But yeah, so let's get into it. Let's put on this blindfold and...
Let's giddly go.
Giddly go. I'm going in. It's been a minute since we've played this game. You gonna go get a plant? Do I need to plug my ears?
No.
No, okay. Do. Can you make sure to sit down? Make sure it focuses on our faces. Basically tap your face. Show
oh, with the camera.
What do you mean with the camera?
I was tapping it with... I was tapping my face.
No, tap on the little screen. Tap your face to make sure we're in focus.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody else can see the plant. Also, feel free to play along if you want to close your eyes. I'll put little warnings in so you can close your eyes and see if you can guess the plant from his descriptions.
This is going to be the start of my ASMR plant descriptions channel.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow, what a great description, Joe.
Leaves, I mean, or leaves rather, green but also a bit of black.
Green and black?
On there. I think that's actually quite dark, and I suppose what's notable about it is it's a little bit patterned, I suppose, maybe like a butterfly or like a moth that sometimes has like splotches on its wings. I mean, you could even go and say that was like a little bit like cheetah print.
Cheetah print,
I suppose. I mean, so if you swap the green for orange or yellow or whatever colour cheetahs are, then yeah, I think that would be pretty cheetah print. Yeah, those are the main colourings. I mean, like some of the leaves themselves, like some are like a slightly darker green. This one here is slightly darker. This one's like a bit lighter. But in terms of like other characteristics, the leaves are probably you know, like three fingers, I guess, in size.
In width or in length?
Length.
Sorry, I shouldn't ask questions, but
length. You can clarify that.
Cool.
So yeah, three fingers length, maybe like 1/3 of a finger across.
When you say 3 fingers length, do you mean 3 fingers like this or 3?
Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm maybe 3 fingers area, actually.
What?
So, so,
3 fingers area?
so if...
So this is the area?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to, or like one of them, I mean, I can't get this on camera, but, I mean, that's like a hand. That's like a hand.
Okay, I have absolutely not a single inkling of what this plant could be right now, Joe.
I think, so the colours are the big ones. Let me describe the leaf a little bit more. So it's normal kind of oval shape. It comes to a little bit of a point. There's a ridge down the middle. And it's kind of like little trenches or little folds along the leaf. And it's kind of in those trenches that you've got the black kind of spotty colouring.
Oh, can I guess? I think I know it. Is it a Maranta?
So we've done the thing again where I don't know what the plant is, so...
So, are the leaves like this and they've got black spots in the middle?
Yep, yeah.
And it's got like 5 leaves on it at the minute? It's not very big at the minute. It's in a grey pot with water at the bottom.
Yeah, it's in a reservoir pot.
Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah! Ding, ding, ding!
So what was it? What type of Maranta?
A Maranta, oh, this is like a lacunera or something? I call it a rabbit's foot.
Yeah, okay. Did you know that before pulling the bridesmaid off?
I haven't pulled any bridesmaid off. I did know it before pulling the blindfold off.
Okay, good.
The bridesmaid. Someone's got wedding on his mind. See, he does like me.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's a good first one.
Good job.
See, yeah?
Okay, yeah. I was thrown off by the cheetah bit, but
a little bit Silence of the Lambs, almost. If I put this over my mouth, do I look like Clarice?
You like Hannibal?
No, in the poster, it's
It's not Clarice.
Is it?
Is it not? Is it not Hannibal?
It wouldn't be sexy if they put...
That's not a sexy film.
Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, but I mean, you're supposed to... like to get people in the cinema, you're not going to...
Alright. Yeah. Anyways, I'm 1 for 1. Yay! I'm glad I got 1. Got off to a good start, I think. I'm proud of that. Right. I'm gonna go back in. I guess y'all should be going in when I go under, and then when I say, I think I've got it, or I guess you'll know when to take the blindfold off because I'll have made a guess. But, yeah. I think that makes sense. I'm going in. We're blindfolded up. We'll see what Joe brings this time. So far, I'm feeling pretty confident in it, so, yeah. Can you focus?
I'm giving them a little of the plant.
Ooh.
So I'm going to describe it in terms of another plant-like thing, but I think this is okay.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to say like seaweed.
Seaweed?
Or kelp.
Is that all? Is that the end of it?
I mean, I can expand on it.
Can you please expand on it? Because I don't get it from just kelp.
I can tell you why I think it's seaweedy or kelpy. So the leaves are they're kind of like thick. Like you can tell that they've got like water in them, right? Because they're you can like squish them and they put up like a little bit of resistance, and they got that like classic kind of dangly seaweedy, like if you put this on your head it would like dangle down over your face. And yeah, they're kind of like irregular sorts of shapes. I suppose like they're longer than they are wide, definitely, as like seaweed would be. Maybe actually even looking in the camera, almost like broad beans, or no, not broad beans, runner beans actually. Yeah,
that's completely different direction.
Well, no, because they're two like long kind of like thick in places green bits or green things.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, like again on the like the leaves. I think this is a really like seaweedy type quality. I'm gonna see if I can get it close up to the. They've got these kind of ridges. On or not ridges, but it looks like it's not been like a clean cut, but it's almost been cut with a like a kind of serrated knife, and you can
a scalloped edge.
What's a scalloped? Yeah, maybe.
When it's like a bit.
Yeah, a bit jagged, a bit zigzag.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, like maximum length, like 8 inches, 10 inches, some of the longest ones.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pretty normal green, I suppose. There's no real differentiation. Maybe some of them are darker, but nearer the stem. I mean, I don't really know where the stem is on this one. But,
Okay. I think I know it.
Yeah.
Is it a Ripsalis red coral?
Yes.
You know the name of the plant?
No.
Yes!
Yeah, okay, cool. I did know the name of the plant all along.
Yeah.
Seaweed, right?
It does look quite seaweedy.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
So I saw this and thought, did you ever watch The Mighty Boosh? I just thought old Greg, right?
Yeah, it is a bit old Greggy.
I'm old Greg.
Wow, 2 for 2.
2 for 2, that's pretty good.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah, so scalloped, would you say scalloped?
It's not scalloped, but it's not scalloped either.
It's a nice pot as well. I like the kind of flecks of
Oh yeah, the
Did you make this?
No, it was a gift, but it was handmade.
Yeah. Lovely.
What do you call it?
Pylon.
Terrazzo.
Terrazzo. That was my second
Terrazzo.
guess.
Yeah. After pylon. Obviously. Yay me! Gonna go back under the blindfold. If I can. Oh gosh. Oh, I've messed up my hair already. I hope it doesn't bring any of my plants that are not getting too hot.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
Plant number 3.
I just want to make sure the viewers get this, because
that's important.
It's important that they can, well, at least the ones who don't have their eyes closed. I'm going to start with size. It's quite small. It's
Small.
Yeah, it's a little baby plant.
Oh, okay.
I
have lots of them at the minute, I feel like.
I mean, this is going to be quite a substantive clue, but I'm going to say I don't think there's any leaves on it. It's one of the plants that I really struggle to describe the structure of. But I think the first proper thing I'm going to give you is it's got lots of these. You could almost say they're fingers, right? And they've got this kind of like zipper texture on them. If you think about your like pencil case or your kind of like toiletry bag with a little zip on it, you could almost
or any zipper.
But I'm thinking specifically pencil case.
Okay, pencil case, cool. Yeah,
it's important for the clue. But yeah, I suppose it's got that kind of chevron. It's got that kind of chevron pattern to it, which you could run a zip along. And then I suppose interestingly at the top, they kind of culminate in. I mean, again, looking at the camera, if there's any people who enjoyed ice drops or ice gems in their childhood, which are sort of like biscuit base, and then like I suppose like a hard sugary thing that just looked like a dollop of paint or cream out of the cheese, I suppose. I'm
gonna have to be honest here. I didn't grow up here. I didn't have ice
gems.
Okay.
So
that clue means nothing to me.
Whoa.
Unfortunately.
What is that shape?
A circle? A teardrop?
So, if you were icing a cake, and you had a piping bag, but it has like one of those pretty patterned ends, so you can get like the nice drops on it. It kind of looks.
Yeah.
Again, I've got to block my face out so people can see it. It's kind of looks like you could have done some nice icing on a cake. But I think the big one, or a quick summary, like the chevron zip pattern along the fingers of the plant, and I'm struggling to describe the structure.
But they don't have leaves.
I don't think there's leaves. I think there's no leaves. It's quite small.
Is it alive?
I think it is alive. Are you alive? Yeah, he says he's alive. Quite small, and it culminates in this kind of piping, fine patisserie finish.
The fine patisserie finish.
Yeah.
Do
you want colour?
I mean, I will take what I can get, because right now I've got, like, I don't know. I don't know at the minute. So yes, give me more, please.
It's green.
Cool. Cool.
It's green. I think it's like a slightly darker green.
Then
with the just then other greens.
Okay.
With the again, I've got to make sure that the viewers are with me on this. So I'll put it to the camera. Where you've got that kind of chevron zip pattern, it is a bit maybe white or silvery, or it certainly looks a bit lighter. Oh, wait, I haven't touched it. Yes, it's blooming weird, I'll tell you that much. Oh, maybe they are leaves, but they're just like stacked on top of one another really, really compactly. It's very peculiar.
Oh, I know. I know. I think...
You ready?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the Chrysula Buddhist temple. Does it look like a little mini temple?
Maybe like a...
Like an Asian temple.
Yeah. Maybe like an Indonesian kind of...
Yeah. Can I look?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Chrysula Buddhist temple.
Doesn't it look like the top of your pencil case?
Just gonna...
Like a zip. A zipper.
Yeah. But, so what really helped was when you felt it and you could tell me that it was individual leaves, because otherwise I would not have gotten that at all.
Yeah, I thought it was just chunk. Just plant chunk.
Plant trunk? Yeah, I need to water this one.
And with the little pipey finish?
Yeah, a little...
For my ice gem guys out there.
I don't know what an ice gem looks like. I can put one on the screen for those of you who also don't know what they look like. Cool. I got it! I'm doing really well.
Yeah, 3 for 3 so far.
3 for 3. Doing very well, I'd say. So, proud of myself thus far. Gonna go back under the blindfold. Make sure not to mess up my hair again. Dun 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 dun. Plant number 4. I can hear.
Yeah, you can hear it.
I can hear it.
Okay, this one is a bit bigger than the last one. Just for
just a bit.
Yeah, frame of reference.
Yeah, okay,
you can probably feel it whizzing by your face as I was spinning it around. Again, I don't think it's got leaves, or I haven't discovered...
One might have just fallen on my foot.
I haven't... Oh, yeah. Leaf down, potentially. Or it's not a leaf. I think it's a whole lot of stem. It's like a whole
lot of stem.
Jumble of stem. And I think viewers looking at it would say it almost just looks like grass. But it's quite thick. Would be quite thick blades of grass if you were going to describe it in that way.
I'm going to stop you there because I think I know what it is already.
Wah.
Yeah, I feel like I know.
Is it because part of it hit you on the foot?
No.
Yeah.
Though maybe, because I know this one does drop things.
Okay.
It's another Ripsalis. I got it recently, and it lives in the bedroom hanging.
Yes.
And it's the big one.
It's quite big.
The big one. I don't know the end of the name, but yes, I was right. I'm potentially might be a mistletoe cactus. I'm not exactly sure on that, but yeah, they're cool, huh?
If we were going to continue the edible underwater stuff theme, samphire, right?
Yes, very samphire.
Yeah.
Like extremely samphire.
So Ripsalis are just Plants you could
Seaweedy.
eat underwater, potentially.
I mean,
Underwater plants
I
you could
wouldn't
eat.
suggest you eat them.
Yeah.
And they don't live underwater in my house, so. Yeah, but I know this one drops bits, so that was kind of a clue. Got it. You're going very hard on the, like, succulent cacti vibes at the minute.
Well, I don't recognize a lot of it.
I mean, it is because I've gotten more into them recently. 4 for 4. I think that's pretty good thus far. Or I just really know my collection, like, very well. I feel like Joe's descriptions have been very on point this time. Last time, sometimes they were a bit iffy. Why are you still over there?
Go in the other room.
What do you mean?
Get out of here.
Okay, I can't see. I can't see. I can't see.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can say that. I just want to have a look in your other cabinet.
Cleo's coming. Cleo's here. How do you feel about your mommy and daddy getting married? That good, eh? Hello, baby. Babe, she's just sitting in my arms, chilling. Look at her.
Yeah, she's looking.
She's drumming me.
Do you know what this is, Cleo?
I don't know, Dad.
She's gonna tell you what it smells like. Oh, that was a little taste.
Most of my plants are toxic. Be
Yeah,
careful.
just a little taste.
You wanna stay on my lap, sweetie? I need a friend.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
This one's got leaves.
Woo!
Definite leaves. The shape of the leaves is
Leaf shape?
no, I would kind of say flag shaped.
Flag?
So think of like medieval or like Renaissance fair, and like people are doing the jousting and they've got their flags kind of like streaming in the wind, or also like modern day, I suppose, like sports flags, and they're kind of like long triangles, I guess.
Pennant flag?
Pennants. Ooh.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, perhaps we've got pennant flags. But these ones actually kind of look like they might be rippling in the wind because they don't quite have a straight edge. That's the shape of the leaf. And I suppose finally, yeah, they've got like a kind of ridge down the middle, fairly standard.
Like a vein?
Yeah, like a vein. Yeah, like a big vein down the middle. Yeah, and like the stem is actually quite interesting as well. It's green, but also got like a bit of a reddy hue in places, and it's certainly yeah. I mean, in places it looks like it's just a little bit dirty, but it is there's maybe a bit of a pattern that I can't describe. An
indescribable pattern. Great.
An indescribable pattern that just looks dirty.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and in terms of like leaf to stem ratio, I can say like 50-50. In places, at least, I would say this one's maybe 40-60 stem. This one's probably 50-50 leaf. And this one's maybe 30-70 leaf. So yeah, maybe on average 60-40 stem to leaf ratio. That's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else about this plant.
There's no color to it.
Oh, I gave you the colour of the stem but not the leaf, did I? So, oh yeah, I did notice.
Texture?
I did notice something interesting about the leaves. So it's quite a dark green on top. Mm-hmm. And then I actually think, and again, the viewers will vindicate me in the comments, I think that is a dark, like, approaching kind of, not black. It's not, no, I'm not gonna, I think this is just the light makes it look a really kind of dark green underneath.
So dark green on top and a dark green on the bottom.
Darker green on the bottom.
Okay, so dark and darker.
Yeah, dark and darker.
Okay.
Kind of dainty, I suppose. Like I'm just holding it in one hand and it's like flopping about a little bit.
My first thought is that it's an alocasia of some sort.
I could give you a texture.
Go on then.
I mean, it's the classic waxy. I suppose, like, what are there? There's waxy, there's velvety. It's on the waxier side of the waxy velvety scale.
You're eating my button. That's my button. So my thought is it's an alocasia of some sort. I have absolutely no clue on the type.
So I think you're on the money with alocasia.
Okay.
So do you want to just throw out a
okay,
leave it to Lady Luck?
Alocasia zebrina.
Let's have a look.
Nope. It's an alocasia purple sword.
Right, are you going to tell me that it's purple now?
The backs of the leaves? Look at the stem on the back, the vein. That's purple. That sure as hell is purple.
Dark.
Maybe not on that one. That one's light. Look at the second one.
Dark red.
That's purple. The vein's purple.
Yeah.
Or an alocasia lauterbachkiana if you'd prefer that.
Purple sword.
Purple sword.
Purple sword.
I get half a point for that one, right? For getting the genus?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we weren't far off with the jousting analogy, with our pennants and our swords and lances and stuff. So
Sure.
there you go.
Sure. Sure. So 4.5 out of 5 at the minute.
That's pretty good. Those are good numbers.
That's still 90%.
And you did that with Cleo chewing on your buttons.
On my jumper, yeah. She's just sitting in my lap now. Being a cat. Which is cute. It gives me something to do with my hands while you're talking to me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right.
Okay.
Back it up.
Okay, let's see if I can put this blindfold on one-handed now. I can't really do it. Can you help me? I can't do this with one hand. Thanks.
God, you got to redistribute your beans.
Ow! 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 Thanks. Do you have another plan already?
Well, I put 3 behind the sofa.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna rattle through them.
Rattle away, my sweet.
Cool. I'm gonna start with the. It's got leaves. It's another plant with leaves.
Cool.
With like a central structure. I think that last one, just each on its own like individual shoot.
Okay, yeah.
There is a central single thing coming out of the pot.
Okay, cool.
Leaves shooting off of that. The leaves like quite a bit more irregular than the last one. The stem leaf connection is happening towards the top of the leaf. And I think like the best way to describe it is sort of like left justified or like left aligned.
Left justified.
But no, it's like it's odd because so these things normally connect. I'm trying to capture this again. So viewers, this is what I would describe as the center line of the plant. And if I lift it up, you will notice that the stem joins the leaf over to one side.
Oh, I've got no clue what you're talking about, but okay.
But it's odd. So normally the stem connects to the leaf in the center or on the center line of the leaf.
Yeah,
but it does it slightly over to one side, but crucially it does it at the top of the leaf.
Okay.
And the leaves themselves, they're quite irregular in shape, but more often than not, they are longer than they are wide. Okay. They come to a pretty clean point.
Okay.
There's a little bit of like a serrated kind of jagged edge.
Okay.
But yeah, not a clean cut. A bit jagged. Now let's move on to probably the the more helpful parts. I just gave you a really in
Okay,
detail.
cool. Just like really vague stuff to start out with.
Yeah, just a really in detail on the leaves. And
Left
the,
aligned.
on the structure. I think that's important. It's predominantly green on the tops of the leaves and on the lower growth.
Okay.
Actually on the top of the plant and on particularly the underside of the top leaves, if I lift this one up, it is like quite a vibrant reddy pink.
Red?
Reddy pink.
Reddy pink, okay.
And it's got kind of white and silver splotches.
Okay. I got it.
On the leaves.
I got it. Is it a begonia?
Could be. Keep going.
So I only have 3 begonias. 2 of them have spots. So it's either Immaculata or the white ice.
Think about the left justified
Both of them
leaf to stem connection.
Both of them have, I suppose, a left justified leaf to stem connection.
Okay, good.
They're very similar. Oh gosh. I guess you probably would have picked my healthier one, I would hope. So the white ice.
White ice. Show me white ice.
Yeah! It's the white ice. From the cabinet. Yeah. That.
Yeah, but look. Where is that join happening?
Yeah, but some of them are right aligned, sweetie.
You've got absolutely no business joining the leaf there.
But some of them are right aligned. They aren't all left aligned.
Very peculiar. For the viewers, again, I mean, it's much better to get your own and just have a look. But
buy this plant.
It should be joining there, not there. Very odd.
I do really like this one. I'm very proud that I've been able to keep this one alive, considering I'm really terrible at begonias.
It is. It's like wildly colourful. That's a much better angle. It's wildly colourful underneath and at the top. Ooh, doing some pruning.
Yeah, just taking off some not great leaves at the minute.
Yeah, really good. 5.5 out of 6. Well done.
I'm still doing very well, I'd say. I think you need to challenge me more, Joe. I think I need something hard.
Hard.
Like, stump me, babe. Stump me.
Stump you.
Can you see Cleo? My little foot there? Okay, putting the blindfold back on. Going under, going in, getting ready. Let's do this. Gonna guess some plants. I want you to stump me, but I don't think I can be stumped. I've said it, babe. I don't think I can be stumped.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna win.
Big talk.
Big talk, but big knowledge in my noggin. Big noggin.
Can I pull a dead leaf off if it's obviously dead?
Yeah, if it comes off easily, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it came off super easily.
Had you already done it?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Some of my plants have yellow leaves at the minute. I've had some watering issues, but this is number 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Viewers, you're going to think me a little strange, but I'm not going to say anything. I'll say something at the end. So, this plant is kind of the sprawling spaghetti variety. I can kind of stretch it out almost like a slinky in my hands. Is purple. This one is definitely purple. Underside of the leaf.
Purple spaghetti.
Purple spaghetti, yeah.
Purple spaghetti.
Purple spaghetti and velvety. So,
velvet purple spaghetti.
Velvet purple spaghetti. There you go.
What? Okay, carry on.
Yeah. Let's talk about these leaves a little bit more. Kind of dainty, a little bit small. Like pretty standardly leaf shape. Like one single vein down the center of each leaf. No real kind of offshoots from it. I think that's just a symptom of the, or just characteristic of the leaf being quite small. Yeah, definitely velvety. You can almost see some like quite fine hairs, or what look like hairs, along the surface of the leaves and the stem. And yeah, it's kind of got that typical like spaghetti, you know, dangly, slinky. Look at that. There's a good amount of give in that, and yet it is quite vibrantly purple.
The spaghetti thing is what's throwing me off. I don't have any purple spaghetti plants.
It dangles. Maybe don't get too lost in the spaghetti. It dangles.
I don't think I have purple hanging plants.
You said stump you.
I don't have any purple hanging plants. Velvety?
Velvety, yeah. It's not like a particularly like densely packed leaf.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's probably like 8 inches of stem, and there's 2 or 3 leaves every inch or so.
Ooh.
Is that what gave it away? The leaf spacing?
Yes, the leaf spacing. Well, I'm racking through the purple plants I have in my head. I think it's a Hoya.
Oh, I don't know. I know I don't know what a Hoya is.
Is it one of my hanging plants? I'm gonna guess something, and I'll be right or wrong. That's all. So I think it is the Hoya rosita, because I feel like that's my only purple hanging plant.
Take it off. So what?
There's so many plants in that.
So what I didn't say at the beginning is I think I've picked up more than one plant, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to disturb it from its container. So viewers, I was describing this one, which you can see is quite clearly purple.
Yeah, that definitely is purple.
So ignore the other 2 or 3 in this little jar. What is this purple velvety hanging plant?
Some sort of Tradescantia, but I couldn't tell you which one because I got it from the plant swap on the free table.
I mean, I really stumped you then. You
I was completely wrong in the genus.
You don't even know what it is looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have told you the name of it if I tried.
Yeah, so there you go.
I'll put the actual name of it on the screen so y'all can see it, but
yeah.
Some sort of Tradescantia.
I was almost tempted to describe just everything in the jar, but I thought that would be quite unhelpful to describe 3 plants at once to you.
Can you put more water in this when you take it away?
Sure.
It doesn't have any in it in a minute.
Sure.
Thanks.
Could be dead.
Hopefully not. That one, you stumped me there. I don't ever think of Tradescantias within my collection, really, so there's no way I would have known. I was just gonna get that wrong. I also don't see it as spaghetti, so I don't know.
Definitely the hanging variety.
Yeah, because your mom has one similar.
Okay, here we go. Next one.
Are you already?
No rest for the wicked.
Okay.
No single point of egress. That's how I described it. No single point of egress from the soil. So you've got multiple stems.
Okay.
Coming out of the soil. 1 leaf per stem. It looks like potentially this one might decide it wants to be 2 or 3 leaves per stem, but at the minute it's 1 leaf per stem. And the stems are quite delicate. They're just like a pretty standard light green. I would say stiffer than a noodle, but they got some wobble to it.
Stiff noodles.
Stiff noodles.
Light green stiff noodles.
Al dente, not the way I like my noodles. Where the stem joins the leaf, pretty central at the top. I guess like love hearty shaped leaves, I suppose. You could say that was a little bit love hearty. And then colouring, like darker green on the top of the leaf, and it's got like a silvery or like a light grey kind of colouring. The pattern is I mean, I almost want to say like some sort of camouflage looking. Maybe pixelated. I'm getting real deja vu from this one.
Pixelated? Several points. Green and silver.
Green and silver.
Green and silver pixelated. So, my first thought was a syndapsis based off of the leaf shape, but syndapsis are more spaghetti vines.
Not spaghetti. Or it could just be quite young.
Young spaghetti. Leaves weak. Stems are sweaty.
I can confirm the stems are sweaty. I think focus on the colouring. It's definitely silver. Silver light grey.
Okay, I think it's a syndapsis.
Yeah.
If it is a young one, I don't have very many young ones. I think it is Silver Queen from the bathroom.
Oh, is it in a yogurt pot?
It is in a yogurt pot. I'm pretty sure it's a Silver Queen. I think that's what y'all said it was. This is one that I got at the swap as a no ID, as my red paperclip plant that I need to swap away. But I like it, so it's hard for me to swap it away. But I'm right.
There you go. Well done.
I'm right. I'm back on track, baby.
Good
job.
Have we done this one before?
Obviously not that one, because I got that one like a month ago.
I certainly remember that I've described a silver plant to you, but I might have described it as white.
Yeah. Yes, we did have a big controversy about whether or not a silver pothos or satin pothos was a satin pothos or silver pothos, whatever. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Here we go.
I'm getting a presence off of this plant off the bat.
A presence?
A presence. Like I can.
You can feel it's in the room.
Yes, I can feel it's in the room. I don't know why, but I feel like it has a presence to it.
Can I start? I'm going to start with the stem.
Okay.
Before I forget that I want to talk about the stem.
Okay.
So it's quite woody. In fact, like very near to the soil where the stem starts. It's like quite stiff and woody, and I would say this. It's like it wants to be like a hanging or a trailing plant, but actually because the stem is quite stiff, it doesn't so much sort of flop down out of the pot. It just kind of spreads out around it. It's quite wide. So that's the stem.
That's so immensely confusing.
Like it doesn't quite have enough weight for it to.
I believe it. I believe it. Just carry on.
Look at that resistance. Resistance. Yeah. So woody stem wants to hang, doesn't quite have the weight yet, so it just kind of spreads out. Leaves. I think the leaves are kind of interesting. Let's get one of these up there. Blur the old face out. Oh wow, I've actually got this one in focus. That's maybe the first one that I've got in focus. Here we go.
Great.
They're a little bit translucent, although I suppose most leaves are a little bit translucent. But you can see this kind of like lovely webbing or kind of like veins.
Which webbing? Please tell me it's not spider mites.
No. It's definitely a part of the plant.
Okay.
I can confirm that it is in fact supposed to be there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
scaring me.
It's kind of like when you look at blood vessels, right? You can kind of see
yeah.
You can kind of see that pattern really clearly. And the leaves are like they're not a light green, they're not a dark green, they're somewhere in the middle. But the veins are definitely darker than the leaf itself, and you can see where the light shines through it. Yeah, I can see my finger on the other side of that leaf. Having said that, it's not like they're thin leaves. I think it's another waxy, a waxy kind of leaf. Insofar as it would be quite waterproof, and yeah, they're not the thinnest. They're not paper thin. There's a little bit of substance to them, especially the bigger ones. Pretty normal shaped leaves, like an irregular kite shape, I guess. No,
That's not normal.
no. I mean, no points to the leaves. They're kind of smooth.
Okay, round.
Yeah. Curvy, hourglass,
Curvy.
almost.
Whoa! That's the opposite of a kite.
Well, not hourglass. Then, but just curvy.
Okay.
Like a curvy kite.
Okay. Fine.
Like a normal leaf.
Average leaf shape.
Average leaf. Density of leaves, quite dense. Again, although it doesn't quite have the weight for it to properly dangle down, but there are quite a lot of leaves on it. It is a bit jungly, this one. I think that's maybe all I can give you.
Size?
Size
Of the leaf.
Size of the leaf, like half a finger, most of them.
Like length? Or width?
Bit of everything.
You're like, it's hard but it's soft, it's up but it hangs, it's translucent but it's also thick. Like, what the...
They're not big leaves.
I have no clue. I don't even have a guess. I'm just gonna take it off because I've got no...
Come on, own your defeat. What is it?
Hoya polyneura.
Hello, Hoya.
Or a fishtail Hoya.
Fishtail?
Yeah, because doesn't that look like a fishtail?
And fishtails notoriously look like curvy kites. So
notoriously. There's more than one vein on those.
Yeah, I said very veiny. Webbing. It's like when you look at blood
veins. Leaf veins.
Veins. Yeah.
I'm annoyed at that one.
Thank you, Hoya Fishtail.
That's not great so far. He's stumped me with that last one. I have not a single inkling that it was even a Hoya. Other than like maybe waxy, but I wasn't even thinking about it being a Hoya.
Okay, there we go. That's focused on the plant. Cool. This one quite petite. Again, no single point of egress. It's a one stem per leaf kind of plant. Very egalitarian. Colouring. The colouring's quite jazzy actually. It's green on the main body of the leaf and kind of like a nice, almost like pastel pink around the edges. And you're gonna feel this one like weirdly furry, and I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but you can almost see the individual like hairs. Yeah, there we go. You get a little bit of that. You can almost see the individual hairs on top of the leaves.
You said green in the middle, pastel pink on the outside.
Yeah, pink around the outside. Okay. And then the stems themselves, they're probably the same color as the leaf edge, the leaf edge. So they've kind of got that pinkish tinge to them too. And the leaf shape. What's going on with the leaf shape?
What is going on with the leaf shape?
What's going on with the leaf shape? Kind of, maybe like a clamshell, I guess. So this one's probably the best example. And I'll get that up to the, viewers. But yeah, or like a fan, I suppose, like a hand fan. Maybe think of the CNBC logo. It's kind of looks a bit like that.
But the peacock?
Yeah, I suppose if a peacock fanned its tail. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All roads lead back to the fan, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's quite. I mean, maybe that's just one leaf that's quite irregular. There are two. Yeah, there are two leaves that kind of follow that fan shape quite nicely.
The rest of them are different shapes.
No, I think one's just maybe a bit smushed. so I'm not gonna describe him.
Okay.
And yeah, definitely like a serrated edge. It's not like a smooth edge. It's quite jagged. Yeah. So pink around the edges, like weirdly hairy, and I can see with my eyes. I can see the hairs on the top of the leaf, and also a little bit on the stems as well. 1 leaf per stem.
Are the hairs pink as well? Sorry.
Yeah, the hairs are pink. The hairs are pink. Yeah. It's almost like makes you think a little bit of like Venus flytrap, where you can kind of see the teeth, but they're not quite teeth. They are just very short hairs.
But they're pink.
Yeah, they are pink. You've got lots of pink in your collection.
You sure it's not purple?
Could be purple. I have been known to mistake pink and purple. So yeah, if it's helpful to think it's purple, think that it's purple. But overall, quite a petite. I mean, that's definitely pink in this light. But then looking at it through the other light, that could be purple. So yeah, one or the other. It's definitely a petite plant, fan-shaped, pink or purple around the edges. Hairs on the leaf and stem. The stem is the same kind of pink-purple tinge. And then yeah, pretty nondescript green for the rest of the leaf. Okay.
My brain, based on what you're saying, I don't know if this is right, but I think it's a purple passion plant.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. It's like very new to my collection, and I'm not used to it yet.
So I think I might have put you in a difficult spot by just going back to the same box in the bathroom, where I think you're acclimatizing some plants.
Yeah.
It's quite a funny one.
It is funny.
Pink or purple?
That's pink, you are right.
It's pink.
So I got that one wrong too.
Yeah, not your best.
I feel like this was my worst guessing game yet. With my score.
I think you're probably just out of practice.
It's been a minute.
If anything, we just need to do more of these. I think that's my take home from this. And I
Can we?
Yeah, probably. I did put you in a tough spot with some of the ones that are slightly newer to your collection. But I suppose my guiding principle was I need to find something that I know I haven't talked about previously.
There's a lot of plants that you haven't spoken about previously.
Yeah, but they all kind of like blur into one for me.
It's because it's all like a jungle wall.
I feel like so I did go back to the there's loads of pothos in the bedroom, but I thought I can't tell you which pothos we've done previously, so on that basis
you can repeat.
Could repeat. It'd be interesting if I managed to find an entirely new way to describe a plant that I previously described. That would be impressive.
Anyways, I had a lot of fun.
Oh, you want me to say something as well?
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's always good. We always enjoy doing these. Yeah,
I mean, as much as it takes for me to like get him into the video, I think in the end he does have fun with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was us playing the plant guessing game. If you were playing along, how many of those did you get right? If you weren't playing along, do you think his descriptions were accurate? Because I'm not sure.
And if you think there'd be interest in a Joe Describes Plants ASMR podcast, let me know in the comments. We'll see.
You'd have a lot to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
One plant per episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. And I'm also really excited to announce this.
Woo!
We're gonna plan a wedding! But yeah, very, very much looking forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about in the future, whether or not you want to see more of him, because we like him. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!